Welcome back to the Pilot Report. I'm Catherine Kelly. There's some great competition this week in Pilot athletics, including some big wins over previously unbeaten teams from the Pac-12. First, volleyball traveled to California to compete in the Fresno State Invitational. They took down Fresno State, led by Emily Liger with 28 kills. The team next defeated UC Davis, advancing them into the next round and marking 10 straight wins. In the final match of the weekend, the women took on Southern Utah in a hard-fought battle, ending with a Pilot loss. The women also started WCC play this week, first playing St. Mary's. They will be back in the Chiles Center this Saturday to face Pacific at 12 p.m. The Pilot men's soccer team defeated number 8 Oregon State on Merlot last Thursday. Hugo Rhodes notched the game winner in the 27th minute from 25 yards out to hand OSU their first loss of the season. Paul Christensen made 7 saves to earn his second shutout of the year. The men will head to Seattle this Sunday to play UW at 3 p.m.
Feels amazing. Always a big game playing OSU, especially when they're number 8. It just kind of fuels your rivalry, and nothing like it being at home in front of your fans and your family. The team played awesome today. Oregon State is a great team, and it just shows that we can play with the best if we put our heads to it, and we got to bring that every time.
The women's soccer team headed back to Seattle this weekend to take on the 25th ranked Huskies. After a rough start with the Huskies scoring a PK in the first minute, the Pilots pulled together to respond with a goal by Alyssa Edenstrom. The Huskies were able to secure one more goal right before the end of the first half. The score remained 2-1 after a scoreless second half. The women returned back to the Bluff this Sunday to host the unbeaten Washington State Cougars. They ended their weekend with a 2-0 win over the Cougars with goals by Noelle LaPrevotte and Parks Kendrick. The team will head to Denver this week for their final preseason game.
I think beating an undefeated team gives us a lot of confidence. Sunday games are definitely hard, so we just want to take care of business. We've been performing well, and we knew that we could beat Washington State if we really put our minds to it. We're definitely trying to keep performing with the wins now. Getting a win on the road is definitely difficult, and to finish off our preseason with a win would be really great.
Women's cross country competed in the WCC preview over the weekend, taking 3rd place overall. Sana Mustanan took home 4th place, while teammates Anna Farello and Lauren LaRocca were right behind her, coming in 6th and 9th. Men's tennis kicked off their season this week, heading to Texas to compete in the Rice Invitational. The team joins 10 other teams in the tournament, including number 8 Texas. This week's Pilot Report Play of the Week goes to Paul Christensen, whose double save against Oregon State on Thursday night helped secure a 1-0 win.
Jones out wide, a little ambitious there to Baeza, and now here's trouble. So the Portland Pilots got to get going, and you got Jones, the striker, coming all the way back. Maybe he's got to continue that run, and now DeHollis, far side, Christensen gets his mitts on it. Here's Mueller trying to find some space, right foot, Christensen again! Somebody buy that man a Coke. He's earned it.
Kobichar unlucky to get that ball going off his shins when DeHollis is dribbling, covering, but the layoff there from Joey Jones wasn't quite to Baez's feet.
Thanks to @SunshinePDX for sending their Twitter support to the women's soccer team, writing, "Great job at Portland Pilots Women's Soccer with your 2-0 win. You filled Merlot with your own sunshine today." Keep sending your tweets, photos, and questions to us using the hashtag #ThePilotReport. Thanks for joining us this week. For the Pilot Report, I'm Catherine Kelly.